Hi, everybody, and a pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. This is Saturday. This is Claremore, and this is NPSL Soccer on TATV. Tonight from Soldier Field, it's Tulsa Athletic versus Rain FK. And welcome to the booth, everybody. I'm Toby Moore. Sonny D'Alessandro to my immediate left, here to bring you all the action. You can see the starting 11s are being paraded out to the center circle right now. Tulsa Athletic in their familiar green jerseys, black shorts, black socks. Rain FK in their white away jerseys, purple shorts, white socks. And hi, Sonny, how you doing?
I'm great, Toby. How are you?
I am good. Did you have National Treasure today in the Preakness, Sonny?
I did not.
I did not.
I did not.
I had Mage.
Oh, Mage.
Just not enough pace. National Treasure had plenty of energy. These things go. We'll talk horse racing later.
Those
Right
tight
now,
turns.
Those
Tight turns at Preakness.
You know, that's a myth.
Pimlico.
I've actually seen like a Google Maps overlay of Pimlico over Churchill towns, and they're not that much time.
Okay.
There is banking, however, at Churchill. But we digress, folks. Let's get the starting 11s in while we have time. For the visiting Rain FK. In goal, number 0, Cameron Mulder. Number 2, the captain, K.B. Harris. More on him later. Number 3, William DeDios. Number 9, Grant King. Number 11, Jack Bratcher. Number 10, Ruben Torres. Number 23, Ethan Van Duzen. Number 21, Brandon Flores. Number 22, Keegan King. Number 24, Dwaylen McIntosh. And number 88, Rafael Zaldivar. For the home-standing Tulsa Athletic, playing their second match here at Soldier Field in 3 days. In goal, number 1, Alex Lopez making his Tulsa Athletic debut. Defenders, number 19, Mitch Cashin. Number 5, Alejandro Chavez. Number 3, Vitor Antello. And number 2, Nano Chavez. Midfielders, number 16, Gio Herrera. Number 21, Joe Ruiz, back from a short illness. And number 11, Rio Mello. Up top, number 20, Will Edwards. Number 22, Abu Diallo, scorer of 4 of Tulsa Athletic's 5 goals this season. And Aaron Ugba picking up the other one. Coach Jason Rogers making 3 changes from his starting 11 on Thursday. Herrera, Ruiz, and Ugba in as starters for Vinny Oliveira, Jose Moreno, and Ruben Carrasco. Carrasco is starting on the bench.
Yeah, Alex Lopez making his debut in place of Bryson Reed tonight, who at this level, if you find it sometimes, had to work. Lopez, the starting goalkeeper at the University of Tulsa, Atletico Madrid Academy kid, so the resume certainly checks out. And Toby, you're going to love it. Probably one of the best goalkeepers you'll see all year when it comes to distribution. Really pings the ball around, almost like an extra field player. He plays very high up the field, as you can see already.
I'm looking forward to seeing him play, Sonny. I've heard a lot of good things about him before you got here. And, sorry, Bryson. On the bench. There's Dwaylen McIntosh. McIntosh here at his current stomping ground, as he is a Rogers State starter for the Hillcats. And Cashin. Tell him. Chavez. Just getting started here in Claremore. No score first minute.
Yeah, Herrera on the ball. I see him splitting the center backs there. Finds Cashin through Chavez. So Will Edwards.
Special good evening to those of you watching us at the official watch party at Elgin Park in downtown Tulsa.
Lovely place to watch the game if you can't make the trek.
I know our good friend Harry Willis is there, who did have National Treasure today.
Good on you, Harry. Beers on Harry if you're there watching.
Absolutely. You did this, Harry. That does not go in the touch. The ball stays in play. Got a good uniform matchup tonight.
We do. Going to be no issue telling the two teams apart.
Good contrasting colors. Numbers pop on both teams.
And it's a fun game, too, Toby. You know, I mean, obviously, with Bartlesville being as close as they are proximity-wise to Tulsa, all these players know each other. A lot of them play in school together, play men's league against each other. I mean,
Some of them played here.
Like you said in the intro, KB Harris obviously was an integral part of our U.S. Open Cup run. Back to playing with the side that he usually plays with.
Nice to have this Ruben Torres.
Ruben Torres on the ball there, another player from last year.
Yes. Do you know what Ruben Torres and KB Harris have in common, Sonny?
2-letter names.
Well, no. They had both scored goals for Tulsa Athletic in the U.S. Open Cup.
That's true. That's true. I believe Torres had a goal against Harpo's. Not Harpo's, sorry, Azteca.
Correct.
The third one, little tap in.
Nothing gets by you, Sonny.
I only wish that were true, Toby. I only wish that were true.
Chavez.
Yeah, looking for that diagonal ball.
Looking for Ugba. McIntosh tried to keep that one in play, but we're going to have a throw here for the Athletic in the 4th minute. No score. Of course, it took about a half hour before Tulsa Athletic broke the ice on Thursday when Demise NPSL was here at Soldier Field. Cashin, there's a cross looking for Diallo, just missed the top of his head. And cleared, and there's KB Harris.
I think if there's one thing you could say Tulsa was a little bit deficient in on Thursday night was the final ball. The service into the box from the wide areas left a little bit to be desired. So, when you have a good target man like Diallo, it's important to give him a chance.
It is. It is. McIntosh loses the ball to touch at the throw coming up for the Athletic.
Lopez to Lopez.
Two Lopez's, no waiting. And a Chavez. Goes to Antello.
Yeah, pretty low block from Rain. Content to let us, kind of take it over the half field.
Yes.
Cashin, a little short on the pass there to Chavez.
I believe Herrera actually is he's occupying the number 7 shirt today. Back to Lopez.
Yeah, Jason Rogers, Coach Rogers and I were joking in warm-ups watching Alex Lopez warm up distribution-wise, just asking which pocket he wanted to put it in of Brady Moody's, who was about 60 yards away. Brady never moved one time in about 20 balls that he pinged into him. Just a really, really great distributor of the ball. It's fun to watch.
Well, it's quite an education as a soccer player when you're at the Atletico Madrid Academy. There's a whistle. Free kick coming up.
Yeah, a couple early little cheap giveaways there. Tulsa not looking as sharp as they'd like.
Herrera putting the ball in play. No.
And Toby, congratulations to Felipe Arias, who's getting married today.
Oh, Mazel Tov.
Indeed, good ball here for Will Edwards.
Go Will to the inside the 18, but displaced. That's William De Diaz, who played a full 90 at Oklahoma City.
Yeah, well defended.
In a 2-0 loss.
Yeah, and Captain Vinny Oliveira is in the wedding. That's why we're short a couple players. Juan Moreno also in attendance at the wedding. You can't call yourselves a family when you're on the field when one of them gets married if a few guys don't go missing. So
true, but you can't get married on a Friday.
It's true as well. Well, this game wasn't originally scheduled for this day either.
That's true.
In fairness to them. So.
That's true. That's not on them. Yeah. Cashin. Haven't played back to the back line. Whistle and a free kick coming up. A lot of whistling there. Like a cartoon bird.
Yeah, I must have been some extras off the ball. I didn't catch it.
7th minute. He's talking to one of the players. It looks like.
And you look, Alex Lopez is almost in their end of the field.
It's Brandon Flores, I think, getting the talking to. The numbers going forward here on this free kick.
Brandon Flores, a former Tulsa Athletic U20 product.
Yes.
As well as Jack Bratcher.
Mm-hmm. A lot of TA20 out there.
There's a few. Colby Bauer I'm not sure if Colby Bauer's on the bench or not this evening, but.
No. Bauer is out today. He's not in the lineup. Corner kick coming out. Rio Mello taking the corner kick for Tulsa Athletic. So he's swinging it out with his right foot. There it goes.
It's a great ball.
Oh!
Yeah, Diallo has to score there.
Oh, my. You're not going to get many better chances than that, Sonny.
Yeah. And just as we were talking about the poor distribution from wide last week, Rio Mello puts an absolute dime in the box. You got to beat the first man. That's what they say. And he beat the first man, put an absolute peach on the head of Diallo, who will want that one back. You'd expect Abu Diallo to grab his fifth there.
Cameron Mulder taking the goal kick. Mulder gave up a pair, playing the full 90 against Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, like us, in new digs. Unlike us, not against our will. Ugba, just outside the 18. The ball rolls into touch. That's going to be a throw for the Athletic in the 9th minute. Game's just flying by right now. Herrera to Antello. Chavez to Cashin. Okay, everybody in the back four has now touched the ball in this current possession. Joe Ruiz.
I was just going to say, I'd like to see Joe Ruiz on the ball a little bit more. That's a good ball there for Cashin.
Here he is. Chavez. The stopgap to Ruiz. Back to Cash on the far touch. That's like Edwards, then Cashin. Oh, a little behind Abu Diallo. Scooped up by Mulder.
Yeah, it looked a little bit better. Moving the ball around, probing.
10th minute. No score. Mello beats the ball. Grant King, RSU Hillcat, in the middle of the pitch with the ball. McIntosh. It's got a little daylight. Shot. Covered by Alex Lopez.
Yeah, good defending. Good defending. A fortuitous bounce finds Rain, as it does sometimes, and good scrappy defending by Athletic.
Strike pair of Hillcats there for Rain FK. Athletic back with possession. Look to be not straying too far from Thursday's strategy of keeping the ball for long stretches of time. Cashin.
Looks like last touch by Diallo.
A goal kick coming up. In the 11th minute, no score here. Rain FK, Tulsa Athletic from Soldier Field.
Your Tulsa starting lineup is Abu Diallo, Will Edwards, Aaron Ugba, Rio Mello, Giovanni O'Hara, Jory, Mitchell Cashin.
That's the PAGM, Daniel DeVore. Chavez. Way back to Lopez, who lifts it up and into touch. No nonsense. Throw in coming out for Rain FK. Throw in taken by Ethan Van Duren. Torres. Dispossessed. Tulsa Athletic back on the move temporarily. Pass intended for Diallo, cut off by Keegan King. FK, oh, unfortunate pass. Throw in coming up for the Athletic to be taken quickly. To Lopez. Chavez, 12th minute, no score. Cashin. Tello. And then back to Nano Lopez. Gets past a couple of rain defenders, finds Cashin on the left side, right at the corner of the penalty area. Shot! Off the crossbar, and guess who?
No, Toby, I think it's going to be ruled offside. Unless they're calling the original goal.
Well, there we go. Good eye, Sonny. Offside was, in fact, the call. 13th minute, no score.
Yeah, great hit from Cashin.
Was a great hit. Another shot, wide. Mello. That was neat. Rain FK taking this goal kick. 14th minute, no score. Ball played into the middle third. Stays down. Herrera. All the way back to Alex Lopez. Herrera again. Cashin wearing the number 10 shirt tonight, not the 19.
That's what happens when you take a night off, Juan Moreno.
You lose your number 10.
The 10's gone for the evening.
This is why Pele never missed a match.
And I'm sure Mitchell Cashin will do it just fine for the evening. Not a traditional number 10, however.
Caught a lot of high school soccer last weekend, Sonny, and there were a lot of strikers like with 2s and 3s and 4s. And your traditional 9s and 10s were playing in the back four.
Kids these days, right?
Yeah. It was like that year Argentina for the World Cup arranged their their numbers out alphabetically. So you actually had a number 1 outfield player because his name started with an A.
Oh, Mitchell Cashin just toying right
goes
now.
to the ground, but he gets a foul. And a free kick coming up. It's number 88, Rafael Zaldivar.
And I think you can only complain so much because it was about his 3rd or 4th foul on Cashin by my count.
This free kick about 35 yards away from the goal. Potentially dangerous.
Yeah, probably just out of the range of Mello, but definitely a great place to put the ball in. It is a good ball.
But plucked out of the air very neatly by Cameron Mulder. Fakes the distribution to the left, goes to the right as the sun starts to set here in Easton, Oklahoma. 16th minute, no score. Alvarez.
It's a big night for Herrera. You know, a lot being asked of him with the captain, Vinny Oliveira, gone. You know, he's got to step up, make his presence known, control the game, control the pace, control distribution. It's a big opportunity. It's a short season, so if you can find a run of good form early, you can play your way into quite a lot of minutes.
Antella. To Lopez. Back to Vitor.
Yeah, Tulsa just kind of content to swing it back and forth right now.
Make rain chase. That was Will Edwards. Loses the ball on the touch. It'll be a throw for the Athletic. Yes, in the 17th minute. Tulsa Athletic 0, Rain FK 0. Game number 3 on the season for the Athletic. Ugba.
That's a really good ball. I thought he had beaten King with that. Not quite the case.
Harris loses that one. Diallo. Just outside of the box. Challenge from McIntosh.
Still Diallo. Earns a corner.
He does earn a corner. Sounded like a corner at least. The booth has a blind spot right
It
over
does. I caught it just out of the corner of my eye.
That is Rio Mello setting up for the
I've got no issue with him taking it after the first one.
Oh, no.
Hopefully some good service.
See if Abu can nod the next one down. Not from there.
It's a good ball.
All the way through the 18. Edwards beaten to the ball. It's Grant King. Finds Torres, former Athletic, current Rogers State Hillcat.
Here's Ugba.
Oh, Ugba. I still lose. Ugba. Shot. It's in. And
Giovanni Herrera.
In the 18th minute opens his account with Tulsa Athletic. His first goal. Tulsa Athletic up 1-0.
A little backflip for the crowd as well. A standstill.
Tulsa Athletic up near the midway point of the first half.
A lot of credit to Aaron Ugba there for just turning a little bit of nothing into something. You know, that it's not all hopeless chasing. You know, when you can put that pressure, cause a little havoc, gets a toe in, wins the ball, gets in a dangerous spot. Just when you think the chance is gone, drags it back. Giovanni Herrera opens his account.
Yes, he does. And a one-timer to boot. Back to live action. Tulsa Athletic 1, Rain FK 0. Athletic go on the road to Oklahoma City on Wednesday night, 7:30 kickoff. Watch this space for broadcast information. Lopez to Antello. Back to Lopez. Has one save, but it was fairly easy. Played up for Joe Ruiz, out-headed, but the ball falls to the feet of Aaron Ugba. KB Harris playing the ball back to Mulder. Torres loses the ball to Lopez. Here's Nano to Joe Ruiz in the middle of the pitch. Back to the back line, and Chavez and Cashin.
Yeah, I'd like to see Joe Ruiz start to find some spots where he can string some balls forward, too. He's been good keeping possession going backwards, Toey, but as we saw in the Sporting Kansas City game, he's able to play. Oh, unlucky there from Cashin. He's able to, cut defenses apart at literally the highest level in the country. So, I'd like to see him find some little pockets where he has some time and can string through Diallo and Ugba and Cashin and Edwards.
The boys in green definitely they strung in some periods of genuine
That's going to
quality
be a foul
against them against an MLS side. And you hope that that somebody was paying attention.
Yeah, little glimmers, little pockets of brilliance. I mean, that's what it takes for a team of our level to compete with a team like that. So, yeah, Joe Ruiz, if he finds some space and gets a half second on the ball, he's a very, very dangerous player.
Ball back to Mulder. 21st minute. Tulsa Athletic clear by a goal. McIntosh, Harris. Into the center circle to Jack Bratcher. Oh, that's whistling a foul. Diallo owns his baggage, helps the man up, and
Tulsa Athletic would like to thank our 2023 sponsors, Tulsa Recycle, Advance Alarm, Anchor Paint, Black Wall Street Time, Dane and Jane Higgins,
they took the kick a little too quickly. That's almost like a kickoff right there. It's pretty much the same place, but everybody's on the other half of the field. Play to the right side.
That should be offside. Oh, goes for a goal
We'll
kick.
take the goal kick.
Point.
It's essentially the same result. Saves the referee's whistle. Just about halfway through the first half. Tulsa Athletic 1. Rain FK 0. Tulsa looking to keep their perfect record intact. Alex Lopez, the athletic debutante, in goal. Cashin on the far touch. Finds Herrera. Joe Ruiz. Edwards. To Ugba. Oh, right under his foot.
I'd like to see Edwards play Rio Melo's feet there. You got the guy who's looking forward. Play to him. He can play the way he's facing rather than kind of running it into Ugba's feet. Because with a knockdown for Melo, you can change the direction. Maybe go to Diallo out the other side.
Zaldivar looking for Grant King. Antillo had a thing or two to say about that. Now the ball's back in the attacking half of the Athletic. Keegan King with the ball, playing that one back to Mulder. High ball, lots of backspin. Fielded by McIntosh. Yeah, that was kind of
McIntosh good in tight spaces there. Nice touch.
It was really fun to watch him play for Roger State this fall when I was calling your games.
I've heard good things. I know of him a little bit just from the local soccer scene. I think this is his second year here as well.
Yeah,
Toby, perhaps?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I remember seeing him last season.
Don't take that as gospel, but
Antello to Nano Lopez.
oh, Joe Ruiz was wide open. Great run out of the midfield.
Herrera. So, do you find the temperature in the booth more to your liking today, Lopez?
Say that again, Toby?
Do you find the temperature more to your liking today?
Well, I like that the door's open here, and my nipples aren't visibly showing through my shirt. It had to have been, I don't know, for you at home, 52 degrees in here last time. Here's Diallo. Dispossessed.
There's
Repossessed.
Shot.
Yeah, leaning back
Yeah.
a little bit. But big man worked hard.
He did. Would have been a field goal.
They say
but
give the
they
horse
don't
a
count
sugar
much.
cube every now and again, right? A
Right.
carrot.
25 minutes gone. 1-0 to the Athletic. Rain FK, not too worried or hurried at this point in time. That one. Herrera to Cashin. Back to Alex Lopez. Chavez. That played in. McIntosh. That spilled. Lopez on the spot. To Ugba, whistle. And the referee brandishing a yellow card to Ruben Torres in the 26th minute.
Yellow card awarded to Rain FK. Number 10, Ruben Torres.
The card in the 26th. Against your former team, Ruben, how could you? Back to live action. Chavez. Antello. To Chavez here in the 27th minute.
I like this. Rio Mello kind of overloading that side.
I've been asked to get that one over to to Ugba. There's Lopez. The Athletic will press the reset button and try it again.
Yeah, Rain pretty content to, in possession, just kind of sit in some lower blocks. You haven't seen much high pressure when our back four have had it. We've been able to swing it from side to side pretty much unchallenged.
And Tello to Chavez.
There's Edwards. Like to see the tempo increase just a little bit. That's
Looking for Cashin. There he is again. All the way back to Lopez. You were right. He does like to play high, doesn't he, Sonny?
Yep. Yep. Very comfortable up there.
And Tello.
Yep. That's a good switch to find Cashin.
Way up from his left back position.
Here's a good run from Rio Mello. Chavez does well to find him.
Cross is deflected. Ruiz keeps possession for the Athletic. And we'll try it again. Rio Mello wins the ball. Edwards.
Yeah, and I like the decision from Edwards there. There really wasn't much going on. Change the direction. Keep possession.
There's Ruiz.
Make Rain work to get the ball back.
29th minute. 1-0 Tulsa Athletic. Chavez to Gio Herrera, who is spending a little more time on the far side of the pitch. That's a throw coming up for the Athletic. Cashin. Right about the center stripe, back to Antello. Chavez. Herrera. KB Harris with the ball momentarily dispossessed. Ball back into the middle of the pitch. Ruiz. There's Diallo. He's got a little daylight. Shot.
Yeah, he hit it well. Just
Low-
right at the goalkeeper.
Low strike right at the goalkeeper.
Yep.
Half an hour gone. 1-0 Tulsa.
Well handled.
Grant King cut off by Herrera. Cashin keeps the ball in play. Gets to Ali Chavez. To Alex Lopez. It's almost like his reputation precedes himself. Neither McIntosh nor King really want to try him here in this situation. There we go.
Well, what Lopez brings is he's willing to risk baiting a player in, and when the other team commits a player, here's Cashin on a brilliant winding run, still on it.
Crossed in. Abu Diallo, yes!
My word.
Abu Diallo has doubled the lead for Tulsa Athletic in the 31st minute. 2-0, number 5 on the season for Abu Diallo.
I don't even know why Abu's claiming it. That goal for me is 100% about Mitchell Cashin. What a brilliant winding run. Little sombrero action, perfect service. Abu does apply a beautiful finishing touch for his 5th of the season.
Yes, he does. It's always nice when you can see who delivered the assist. Daniel DeVore going his best WWE there at the goal announcement.
Assisted by number 10, Mitchell Cashin.
Back to live action here.
And Mitchell Cashin rapidly becoming a fan favorite.
Oh, wow. He played all 3 games in the U.S. Open Cup, has not missed a game in the regular season. Like I said, it took you moving heaven and earth to finally get him to sign.
Such a good player. Such a good player. He's one of those players that just kind of represents what the club's all about. Just blue collar, works his butt off, absolute competitor.
Throw in coming up for Rain FK. That is Van Dusen with the throw. Torres to Van Dusen. And onto the back four. And then to the netminder, Mulder. Back out to the right side. Zaldivar gets the ball into the middle third. Rain FK on the attack. That's Flores out to the right side.
Yeah, Mitchell Cashin's found his way into almost every situation this game has to offer as he blocks that service.
Blocks Bratcher's cross. Throw in to Rain FK. And another throw in. 34th minute, 2-0 Tulsa Athletic. Harris. Ball poked clear. Whistle. And a free kick coming up for Rain FK.
Maybe. I'm too far away to have an opinion on it, but...
Well, apparently he wasn't. Whoever that was in the crowd. Alex Lopez. Chavez back to Antello. To L.A. Chavez.
Yeah, difficult spot here if you're Wally Hubbard, the coach of Rain. You know, down 2-0, do you start to press? Do you... You know, you don't want to get stretched and have the game get out of hand. Do you just try and get this thing into halftime? Good run here from Lopez.
If it were me, that's probably what I would try to do, is try to regroup and cut into this lead starting in the second half. There's Ugba. Lopez. Back to Antello.
Hio Mello on the ball.
Yeah, Mello. And into touch.
We'll ask him after the game what that one was.
35th minute. Tulsa Athletic 2. Rain FK 0. These two teams will play their return match to wrap up the regular season in July up in Bartlesville. That's a throw coming up for Rain FK. Keenan King.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting. KB Harris. Or to Didias. Oh. Didios shepherds that one back to Cameron Mulder. You're in the 36th. Torres. Hammers that one forward. Swallowed up by the back line.
Yep, Herrera.
Chavez.
I think one of the things I like about this game, Toby, is you always see a fair amount of purple when the two teams play. If you recall, our last game of the regular season last year was against Rain. They'd been eliminated from the playoffs. It's probably one of our more well-attended. There was purple smoke. There was green smoke. It was like a proper derby.
Yes, actually, I was not there.
You were not. You have to take my word for it.
I was actually watching from my room in Curacao.
Not a lot of people can say that.
You and you enjoyed a bang-up job that night, Sonny. Free kick coming up. Just over the referee's head. Ooh, and he had to hit him. 37th minute, by the way. It's Zaldivar. Puts the ball back in play, and here we go. Torres cleared. Gets by Harrison all the way to the back line. Keegan King to De Dios. King looking for McIntosh. Flag stays down.
Nano Lopez always does just enough. There's always a little bit of toe in there. Such good recovery speed that even when he misplays the ball, he's able to get back to his spot. Yeah, one of the higher ceilings of our players, of our current group.
That's part of the fun for the start of the season for me, Sonny, is watching some of our old favorites and some new faces.
Yeah,
meld together. And
we got some big ones coming in too, Toby. The group's only going to get stronger.
No kidding.
We have what can only be described as a monster Jamaican coming in. He's one of the best players from University of Omaha.
Cashin. There's Zaldafar. King. And the no man's land there. Herrera.
Yep, like to see Diallo connect us there, but does well covering for
39th minute. Here's Ugba. Looking for some space. It's blocked, deflected by King. Ugba keeps possession. Rio Mello just on the corner of the penalty area. That one's headed out.
Yep, important to transition here. See Mello doing the work and Ugba as well.
Edwards. Into the middle of the pitch.
Trying to find that cutter for Diallo.
And instead he finds the touch line and a throw in. I guess it was deflected by Rain FK because it's a throw in for Tulsa Athletic. The referee whistles.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Edwards make way here for Carrasco. He picked up a knock in the Springfield game. Picked up a dead leg, Toby. I took the pool session yesterday, and he was able to get through it and looked a little bit heavy-legged.
That is Carrasco. That is coming in. Edwards out. And excellent use of the little substitution thing, which was not used on Thursday. It was like trying to keep track of an ant farm.
Yeah.
Nice bright fluorescent colors. It's a brilliant little tool to use if you're the fourth official. They should all try it sometime.
Oh, here's Diallo posted up.
Diallo. Bumped off the ball. McIntosh coming all the way back from a forward position. Ball still in play. There's Torres with space. Nice recovery by Lopez. He's lightning fast.
He really is.
Antello to Rio Mello, and 41st minute. Tulsa with a 2-goal lead. Chavez. Ugba. Ruiz. Nope. Chavez and Bratcher fought for that when the ball goes into touch. Throw in coming up for Rain FK here in the 42nd. Harris. It's just so weird seeing him in somebody else's uniform. I know it happens a lot.
Well, he started in a national championship game for us, just not even 2 years ago. But his brothers play here. I respect the loyalty. He's welcome to come and go as long as he pleases. Our relationship with Rain is what I could describe as healthy. You know, any player that's left or gone one way or the other it's always been really well communicated, because I respect the hell out of what Matt Mason's doing. In fact, he's going to come in the booth during halftime with us and talk a little bit of soccer.
That's terrific, Sonny.
Yeah. But yeah, KB Harris, to your point, Toby, KB Harris is an excellent player.
And an excellent guy, too, Sonny.
He is.
I got to spend some time with him on the road trip to Baltimore in the semifinal in 21. Very impressed with him. Mello. That one's played into the 18. Catching practice for Cameron Mulder.
Yep. Here's Joe Ruiz covering some ground.
Zaldivar. Harris. Zaldivar at the center circle, being harassed by Ugba.
Looks like Ugba's sort of holding for Diallo, and Diallo's out wide for Ugba for the time being.
Torres.
Does well there.
Zaldivar has a little bit of space, finds Bradsher. Back to Zaldivar now at the center circle. Torres. Harris. Nice little bit of possession being put together here by Rain FK.
Great turn from Bradsher.
McIntosh on the right side, just outside of the 18. The cross. Not a down shot. Wide.
Yeah, Bradsher's going to want that one back. It's on his lesser foot, falling to his left foot, but he's going to want that one back for sure. It's an absolute chance. Not a great defensive header there from Vitor
Antello.
I was just rolling first name basis. But Athletic gets away with it.
Lopez. I see you reaching for it there. 45th minute. Ugba. To Carrasco. Center of the pitch. Ugba again to Ruiz.
Yeah, get the ball to Cash, and that's good.
Gio to Cashin on the left wing. Finds a little bit of daylight. That cleared very keenly.
Carrasco's got to sell out there. It's a good ball. And
McIntosh. To the right side, Bratcher wins a throw. Coming up on the end of 45 minutes, only 1 minute of stoppage time going on here in the first half. Harris.
You need a little bit of discipline here if you're Tulsa, for sure.
Torres. To Van Duzen. Cross.
It's a great ball.
Trouble. Oh, nice save. First really big ask of Lopez in the game, and he comes through.
Yeah, and Toby, when we talked about if you're Rain, how do you get yourself back into the game, a goal right before halftime would have absolutely been the answer to that question.
That's going to be a huge save.
That's a huge shift in momentum right there.
You're about 20 seconds away from another way to cause momentum to die after a play like that. That'll be the halftime whistle.
There's King.
All the way out to Grant King on the left side. There's a cross.
Yep,
Punched.
Miscommunication between the goalkeeper and the center back.
Corner kick.
Good pressure from Rain here late.
They're probably going to let the corner happen.
I would assume so. I don't know why Rain's not committing more.
Yeah, end of the half, you have literally nothing to lose. It will swing in. I expect to hear the whistle. Should the ball be heading clear of the 18. Chavez. Yeah. Just like the amazing Kreskin. And that's halftime. Tulsa Athletic 2 and Rain FK 0.
Take a quick break. I'm going to get Matt Mason, the owner from Rain, talk a little soccer, a little Heartland Conference soccer.
Sure, that'd be great. Stick around. Back at Soldier Field in Claremore, Oklahoma, NPSL Soccer. Back at Soldier Field in Claremore, Oklahoma, NPSL Soccer is on the air. Tulsa Athletic 2 and Rain FK 0. For those of you who might have been asking yourself, hey, I wonder how things are going up in Kansas City in the Souls' first game against Demise. No score at the half.
0-0, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does that do to the live table, Toby?
Well, I guess it keeps Rain FK for the time being still in the cellar.
One point apiece.
1 point apiece, yes.
And
yes,
then
indeed.
Oklahoma City. What? Do we have Oklahoma City Wolves? I think they kicked off the same time we did.
Arkansas, Arkansas, and playing the Wolves. Who are the Oklahoma City Wolves?
We'll do some Twitter checks for you.
I did do a Twitter check.
Good first half, Toby.
Yes, it was. 2 goals. One from Gia Herrera. First goal with the Tulsa Athletic in the 18th. Boo Diallo with his 5th of the season. In only the 3rd game in the 31st. Keep in mind, he only had 9 for the whole year last year.
Yeah, he's on good form. And you got to love it from Herrera, too. Obviously, we touched on it during the game, but when the captain leaves and you make your first start for the club, you know, Vinny plays that deep-lying 6 role, and Herrera's done a really good job of that. But to add a little bonus run in there and grab yourself a goal, what a way to introduce yourself in your first start. So hopefully he can keep that up the second half and keep the momentum rolling in the favor of Tulsa.
The greatest introduction this side of Humpty Hump.
Indeed.
Rest in peace, Shock G.
Rest in peace, Shock G. Pronounced with the umpty.
Let's see. Well, I have info on the women's game the Wolves played today, but that doesn't really help us right now, does it, Sonny?
The problem with Arkansas Wolves is they have about 32 teams.
Yes, they do. It's a pack of wolves.
They are. They roll in packs. That's very good. You're on your game tonight, Toby. I have to say it is the weekend.
I am feeling it. You know what I'm not making for in handicapping acumen, I'm definitely making up for in wit tonight.
Well, I hope that's not the trade out for you. I hope you're able to win and still be good on the mic. But
it's been a good season so far. Just a minor setback today.
It happens.
Yeah,
the middle jewel. It's a tricky one.
You know, for a while, I was on a roll for about around 15, 20 years. I think it was like 14 or 15 to 20.
It's probably the most predictable of the 3 races, I always thought, because you have an idea of who is and who isn't quality. And then the Belmont is a marathon. They're never going to run that distance again in their life.
Not on dirt, at least.
Not on dirt, for sure. So, yeah, it's always the Preakness for me was always, of the 3, the most handicapable of the races.
It really is, but things have kind of changed, I guess, since my 30s when you had so many horses that they'd come back, they'd run back in the Preakness, and former Derby starters dominated for so long. But
sure.
just in the last 5 or 6 years, I've noticed, aside from Justify winning the Preakness on his way to the Triple Crown, that new shooters have been doing remarkably well up in Baltimore on that 3rd Saturday in May.
Yep.
But we digress.
I don't think we're going to see any changes. Just from looking here, it looks like the only change is going to be that Edwards for Carrasco change that came in at around the half-hour mark.
Right. But if there were, our 4th official knows how to use that board, as he has demonstrated.
He's shown he's got the moves.
Yes. Sadly, somebody here in the conference is going to have the one we had on Thursday, and their team's not going to know what the heck is going on.
That's true.
But we have this guy. You got the referee bouncing the ball there in the center circle.
It's actually Jose Laura. He's done many games. A little bit of trivia for you. Jose Laura was the center during the Tulsa Athletic Sporting Kansas City game.
Yes, he was. He was. I remember him.
He's reffed some famous games. He reffed the last ever game at Old Driller Stadium. He's done a lot of our games in the last 10 years. Good referee.
Has he refereed any MLS games besides that U.S. Open Cup game?
I think I talked to him briefly before the game, and he said he had done an MLS U.S. Open Cup game before with an MLS side. But I'm not sure if he's reached that level yet. It's worth asking for sure. But he's a quality ref for our level for sure.
See, I don't know how that works in the States. I know that like in the U.K., if you're a FIFA referee, you can ref anywhere. They have a core nucleus they use in the Premier League, but
right.
You can go anywhere from Sunday Beer League to Wembley Stadium.
That's it. I remember I played Sunday League with a guy once who got a 5-game suspension for pushing the referee, who was also Rod Stewart's brother.
No kidding.
I know. I know it.
You're always, it's always a story I haven't heard from you. We've been doing this for a while. I've said it time and time again. You should have your own Dos Equis commercial.
The most odd man in the world. I actually worked across the street from Highgate Cemetery where Rod Stewart had his first job. Interesting fact there, Karl Marx buried in that cemetery, and they charge £5 to get in there. So, capitalism alive and well surrounding the grave of Karl Marx.
Always they're the source of irony, Sonny. We're back to live action here, mercifully.
I'm excited to see Mitchell Cash on our side of the field for this half,
too.
Toby. Him and Alejandro Chavez really haven't put a foot wrong today.
You know, the 10 serves him well. Looks good on him.
Santello.
Back to the goalkeeper Lopez, who had a honey of a save there in the 44th minute.
Really did. That's such a big save. Here's Cashin.
That may prove to be the backbreaker, but we'll see. There's still plenty of time for Rain FK to make up a 2-goal hole.
Yeah, that one's going to be upon further review. Here's a good ball over the
It's
top.
Carrasco. It hit that hit King in the back of the head. Into touch, and a throw-in coming up for the Athletic. Going right to left on your computer screens now.
Looks like Lopez to take here.
Sonny, you may or may not know, Harry and I, we were both on with Don King on the Blitz on Friday morning, talking a little Preakness Stakes, but we got to give the Athletic a little bit of love while we were at it.
Always appreciated. Always appreciated.
That's Flores on the right side. KB.
Yeah, Flores, the former Athletic under-20 player.
That one goes into touch. And a throw. Throw coming up for the Athletic. Agba.
Trying to find
McIntosh gets a foot in there.
Yep.
Zaldivar, who gets the ball into the middle third. Lights starting to take effect.
Yeah, it looked like King may have just pushed Herrera into Antello there. Here we're going to see Cashin eventually.
I thought he was going to catch it there for a second. Mitch all alone there at the midfield stripe. Tello.
Good run from Ruiz out of the midfield. That's why I like Joe Ruiz in that spot. About 4 times a game, he'll make just a really great run. And if you can catch him, he's absolutely in. Smart player. Here's Herrera driving.
Finds Cashin on the left side. There's your cross. Up and over, and a goal kick coming up. 2-0 Tulsa Athletic. We're in the 48th minute here at Soldier Field. Athletic take the short trip down the Turner Turnpike on Wednesday night to take on Oklahoma City 1889. As Sonny mentioned before, they have the Arkansas Wolves tonight.
They're away, I think. Is that right, Toby?
I think you're right.
I
In
believe they're
Benton, Arkansas.
in Benton. Here's KB. Harris exploding through the midfield.
Torres. To Flores. KB. McIntosh.
It's a good turn.
Pass
from
into the attacking turn, swallowed up. Flores again. Diallo. Just a little bit of pressure. Goes to ground. There's your whistle and your foul. And you put your arms around a guy's waist, you're probably going to get the whistle.
Yeah, Brandon Flores, soft-spoken kid, but obviously willing to go toe-to-toe there with Diallo and give a little bit back. Gotta admire that.
A smile on Diallo's face there.
Black Wall Street time. Don and James
50th minute. Ruiz and Cashin, they can do this all day, folks. Now back to Ali Chavez.
Joe Ruiz is on if there's a big switch. I think a flick does it.
There he is. Cross in. Carrasco threatening.
Yeah, and we need that. You want that for Carrasco. He's made good runs. He's found good spots in the last 2 games. You want him to have that perfect touch and tuck one away. Do wonders for his confidence.
I'm always amazed by the creativity of soccer players, Sonny. Unlike football, where you have set plays from scrimmage, it's a fluid game. You kind of make things up as you go along.
It is. I mean, we don't want to go over the top with it, but there really is truly an artistic thing about seeing something and spinning something the right way. It's creative.
It's the whole telepathy thing, how they communicate with each other and know these things. There's KB Harris.
Yeah, looking to break.
Torres. That's...
Yeah.
Well, if it were American football, that would be roughing the kicker and 15 yards in the first down. But it's not. It's just a free kick. I'm not sure what that was. I want to call it a shot that went wide.
Yeah, he's shooting. Lopez plays high off of his line, so RT's going to try his luck, try and score a wonder goal. For me, the ball to McIntosh was probably what the ball was. I'm not sure if he saw it or not, but... There's Flores.
Ball cleared out. Zaldivar was looking for Grant King. No go.
Lopez has 2-on-2 up top if he wants. That has since passed.
So we'll go with he didn't want. Chavez to Cashin, right at midfield. Picked up by Bratcher. Ruiz all alone. I say Ruiz. Herrera.
Unlucky there from Herrera.
Well, when you get into a group of 5 white shirts,
Yeah, you'd like to
the
see
luck's
him-
not really on your side.
I'd like to see him try and release somebody there. Here's Diallo, quick to close. Does well to dispossess.
Diallo, right at the edge of the 18. Picks up 2 Rain FK defenders. Gio. Ali Chavez. Cashin on the near touchline. Picked up by Bratcher. Goes to ground. I didn't hear a whistle.
Yeah, it was blown.
Didn't say he didn't blow it. I said I didn't hear it.
Mitchell Cashin faked him out of his lederhosen there.
It's a colorful metaphor, Sonny. Props to you. He can do this all day, folks. If you know, you know.
I'd rather not, but...
Someone asked for a Jethro Tull reference on Thursday, and you got it in.
Yes.
You dragged me into it, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
As
We-
Mello, two-man wall, staring him in the face. I'm not sure that's actually 10 yards, but he's going to take it anyway. Into the wall. Wonder why he waits for the second half to break out the Vuvuzela.
That's a dangerous ball back.
That was a dangerous fallback.
Probably a foul there. Ref as
King.
well let him play on.
Torres, he puts the arm up.
Here's KB Harris.
Not sure that was onside, but it goes over the byline, so it doesn't really matter. 2-0 Tulsa Athletic, 55th minute here.
Sort of an eerily similar game to 2 nights ago, to Thursday, Toby.
Well, yes. Does that mean that We're going to get our third goal, then they'll slip one in injury time, or
I'd like to see the clean sheet.
I would love to see a clean sheet.
Not easy. Rain's got a lot of dangerous players. Here's Mitchell Cashin.
Over the top, Carrasco goes down. Comes back up, little ginger on his right leg. 55th minute.
Good combination play there.
Oh, there's
Well read by
McIntosh.
Antello, though.
That's a whistle and
Yeah.
a foul going the other way.
Yeah, Antello does well to get his body right. Gets the ball first, shields him. Good player. Oral Roberts has a good player heading their way.
Oral Roberts has several good players.
They do. I'm gonna.
Some of them on our team sheet here.
Indeed.
Tulsa is blessed to have a lot of local talent and access to talent from lands far away. Dying to see what the post-college part of the season has in store for us.
For sure.
56th minute. Up 2 goals. You're not really in a huge hurry to take a free kick.
I think we're going to see Herrera make way here. It looks like Mikey Malone's going to come on.
That's right. That is right. Herrera leaves, takes his goal, and goes to the bench.
The Scotsman, the Glaswegian.
Gio Herrera. Coming out, number 17, Mikey Malone.
Malone. Mikey Malone. 2 subs down, 5 to go. A quiet bullpen for Rain FK.
Good ball that'll bring Alejandro Chavez forward.
With room. Still Alejandro. Cashin. Chavez. And they got to make him chase all the way back to Alex Lopez.
Well, and as boring as it is, as much as my grandma doesn't like it when we play like that, keeping possession, making them work, stretching them out, breaking their lines is what Tulsa's going to look to do for the next 35 minutes. Here's a great ball if it finds Carrasco.
That's how goals are scored and leads are preserved. That one's grabbed by Mulder.
Up and in. Chavez does well.
Torres. Got Bradshaw on the right. Check that. Had Bradshaw on the right. Still has the ball, though. Harris. From distance. Does not shoot. There it is. Deflected. And gobbled up by Alex Lopez. 58th minute. 2-0. Tulsa Athletic. There's Chavez. Malone.
Yep. Good ball there for
Mello. Nicely done. To Cashin. Mello. Cashin.
good run here from Ugba. It's all right. Swings it. It's Diallo wide as well.
Nice little volley of 1 and 2 touch. Possessions and passes. Bypasses Malone and goes straight to Mello. Ugba. Oh, unfortunate. Grant King.
Yeah, you'd like to see a little bit more bite out of Tulsa right now when they're losing possession. Yeah, that's
Whistle.
going to be a foul on Carrasco.
Yeah, whistle, a free kick. Coming up, 59th minute. A A free kick coming up for Rain FK. Down 2. And the old hour-and-a-half glass is starting to run out of sand now. It is getting late. If you're Rain FK, you're planning to press a little harder to cut the lead in half at this point.
Yep. They've started to increasingly look a little more and more dangerous too, Toby.
Yeah. They're putting numbers forward. Cash and nice recovery. Go. Cleared way up in the air out of the 18. Ugba, one of the fastest men in the NPSL, most definitely in the Heartland Conference.
I was going to say the planet, but what do I know?
He'd be running for Olympic gold medals and not for goals if that were the case.
He just covered about 200 yards in the last. That's not a great ball.
Cashin. Malone.
Yeah, good dispossession. You like a center midfielder driving forward there. Obviously, the final touch lets him down a little bit, but just missed with a scissor kick 2 nights ago.
Yes, he did.
Good effort.
The kind of things you do with a 2-goal lead. 61st minute.
I mean that, or if it's just in a spot where that's all that you can do to get power to the ball.
There's Mitch Cashin. Oh, that's trouble. Grant King. Dangerous opportunity here. He's got McIntosh on the right. Shot deflected by Antello.
Good recovery. I want to say that was played back by Cash, and if so, it's certainly uncharacteristic.
Throw in coming up. 62nd minute. The Athletic with another throw in here in the middle third. 62nd minute, 2-0 the lead.
Oh, I don't know about letting that ball bounce as Joe Ruiz has dispossessed him.
Ruiz down the left side of the pitch, just outside of the penalty area. Oh, poked into a dangerous place. Malone, shot! Wormburner saved!
Yeah, good hit.
Yep, and not spilled. Nice save by Mulder.
Yep.
Credit where credit's due. 63rd minute. So now you gotta love a sparsely attended soccer game where you can hear every smart-ass remark that comes from the peanut gallery.
Sometimes you'd rather have Lopez making things a little interesting.
Keeps the ball from going over the byline, though.
That's not a great clearance.
That's not a great shot.
I think it may have been deflected.
It could have been deflected.
It was.
Yes. Okay, it was a better shot than I thought it was at the initial
We'll never know.
impact.
We'll never know.
Good enough that someone had to put it over the byline for a corner kick. Corner kick coming up. Corner kick taker outside of my purview. But it's a high out swinger, popped up into the air. Will that be another?
It will.
Yes, it will, and McIntosh will be taking this one. 64th minute. Well, that one swings in.
Looks like we'll go again, Toby.
Yes.
I like the ball whipped in hard at the near post. If your guy can get there first and just kind of give it a little bit of a flick, just cause that chaos.
That one, not quite what you had in mind. Looks like the ball's still in play. Mello.
Oh, I don't know about
Nice.
that tackle.
Well, it appears that the referee did, and we'll have to settle for a throw-in. No free kick. Cashin taking the throw in the 65th, 2-0 Tulsa. Chavez. Antello.
It's a good ball.
To Mello. Cashin, cross.
Very composed, finding the feet of Harris. Little counterattack here. Here's King. His father, one of the best Tulsa products ever to play.
Shot. Wide.
Oh, and look, maybe a deflection. Certainly had Lopez wrong-footed.
66th. And
Yes, that Kevin King was a TU product. Actually, won cap for the national team, Toby.
how about that?
Yep, opportunities to play overseas too. Chose finance, something you know a few things about.
Never done business with the man, though. And you think I would have crossed paths with him at least once.
Reigns look dangerous on these last few set pieces.
They have indeed. 66th minute. Here's your corner. Swings out. Bounces off a couple of heads. There's a whistle.
Yeah,
and
it's a handball on Rain. I think the Diallo header found an outstretched arm of maybe King, maybe somebody else.
I'm sure he didn't mean it.
Great ball for Carrasco.
Ribbon. In a seal white. Looking for Diallo.
Yeah, Diallo can't lose possession there.
Let's pass through this McIntosh on the left side. Picked up by Antello. Shot. Deflected. Athletic on the move. Carrasco.
Yeah, the two forwards are just a little too separated for me. Got to link up.
67th minute. Like the start of the fourth quarter of the game.
Looks like Diallo's taking a knock.
KB Harris. And Diallo on the ground. That ball played back to the left side. McIntosh. Oh, whipped into the.
Yeah, great
into
header
the
there
18.
from. I think that was actually Mello with a good header there out of the back. Good spell of possession here for Rain, Toby.
Yes, it is.
Knocking it around, probing. Harris opens up McIntosh here.
Can't probe too long, though. That's loose. Still loose. Shot. Torres shot deflected. Whistle. Free kick going to Rain FK. And that will be in a dangerous spot, about 27, 28 yards away from goal.
Yep.
And I see a substitution coming up here for Rain FK. Be nice if they would extend me the courtesy of putting up the little signboard. Don't think it's going to happen. Two 0 Tulsa Athletic. 69th minute here in Soldier Field in Claremore.
Yeah, dangerous spot.
The sub is not going to happen just yet.
Yep. Two former Tulsa Athletic players over the ball.
Dangerous combination. Harris. Not even close. And a goal kick for the Athletic here in the 70th minute. There we go.
Looks like 13 for 10.
So Ruben Torres is coming off. And number 13.
And Toby, just to take a second, I would like to say, Ruben Torres picked up the phone and he called me and said, listen, I think there's going to be more playing time for me at Rain, but you got to respect it when people at this level have the decency and the respect to call and reach out. And it's kind of one of the reasons that the two clubs still work together well. But hats off to Ruben Torres tonight. I know he wished he could have done a little bit more, but not a bad showing. Here's Nano Lopez flying out of the back.
Brady Hawkins coming in for was the substitution for Rain FK. And Brandon O'Rourke came in a little bit earlier. Sorry we missed that one.
I think we're going to see King make way now.
Yes. King is out.
So a like-for-like sub.
7. Tate Farley played 16 minutes against Oklahoma City off the bench. Gets into the game here in the 71st minute.
Yep.
I think that makes the pot right, Sonny.
Yep, Tate Farley, a former trialist. Big throw in here. Ball flicked on.
It goes into the, that's a low shot deflected.
Here's Diallo.
Diallo. And the ball goes over the byline. That's going to be a goal kick, and could it be another substitution getting ready to happen here?
Yeah, I think we're going to see Ryan Braca come on.
Maybe not just yet. Here we go. 14 for 22. Arkansas Wolves lead Oklahoma City 2-1 right now.
They're presently up 2-1. Yeah.
I guess Eshwar Chala coming in for Tulsa Athletic.
Yeah, we got Braca has come on as well for Diallo.
Braca for Diallo. Diallo leaves with a goal. Braca comes in the 73rd.
There's Mikey Malone.
Throw-in coming up here for Rain FK.
Malone's going to put on a shift. Toby. Dan DeVore said that the boys will be getting steaks at the next Sam's Club run if they come away with 9 points out of 9. So expecting a big effort.
That's a motivated team. Oh, my. Joe Ruiz. That's about as professional foul as it gets. And here comes the yellow card in the 73rd.
Yeah.
Two 2-0. 74th minute. And the free kick being taken by William DeDios. Put in the full 90 against Oklahoma City. And resuming action. Punched clear by Alex Lopez.
Looked to be a little bit of a push. Referee lets it go.
No call. McIntosh from 30 yards. That bounces off the rump of Rio Miller. Keegan King.
Mitchell Cashin smartly
lets it go and
dummying it out for a goal kick.
Right, in the 75th.
And I think if you're Coach Rogers and Coach Woody over there. You're just really trying to get this across the line. Your third game in 7 days or 8 days, with one more coming up in 4 or 5 days. Keep yourself healthy. Get the 3 points. The other end of that, Rain are going to be desperately pushing forward, so it should be interesting these last 15 minutes, Toby.
Yes.
Rain should start to stretch out a little bit. And to their credit, they're finding some gaps, too.
Flores. It's Farley. Still Farley. McIntosh. Edge of the box. Saldivar went down. No call. Carrasco.
He's going to get there, too.
He does get there. Everybody. Dedeus.
Ryan Brackett does really well to win the ball back and get a foul.
And a foul.
I don't know if he's actually called the foul or if he's called a throw-in.
I'm sure the throw would save a lot of paperwork. 76th minute.
It is going to be a throw-in.
Yes. Cashin taking said throw. No update from Kansas City. The best we know, it's still 0-0. Cross. Ball still in the box.
Carrasco unable to.
Baggish all the way back into the midfield.
Here's an opportunity. Yes. Good ball. Good ball for Ugba. Like to see Ugba get to speed here.
Dispossessed. Here come Rain FK here in the 77th. And Athletic get the ball back. Well, you never know, especially in the NPSL. Mello, that's a foul. That's got to be a card.
I would have thought. You know, you leave the ground at knee level these days, inadvertent or not. You're asking for you're putting yourself in a precarious position.
It's a yellow card on Rafael Zandivar.
Was he carded?
78th. He was carded. I did see a card.
Oh, okay.
Daniel Lavor's silence proved me wrong, but there's a... Oh, they could have knotted that down. That could have been 3-0. That's gone now. That is a crazy high line headed away by Alex Lopez, who does live dangerously back there. In the 78th.
Looks like they've pulled Joe Ruiz back to play center back or maybe play right back.
Wherever you put him, you know he's going to do a good job.
It's true.
The man has one of the highest soccer IQs of any player I've seen.
It's true. He's played 10 out of the 11 positions for us. Good ball here for Ugba.
You tell me we're going to start him in goal one of these days so we can finish the set?
Finish the set.
Milan. Cross. Punched.
It's going to stay in as well.
Yes, it does stay in. That was nicely done there by De Diaz. Saldivar on the yellow. Goals by Herrera and Diallo. The difference here in the 79th, 2-0 Tulsa Athletic. Be finishing a stretch where they will have 9 out of a possible 9 if this score holds up.
Good step from Antello here.
And the ball played into the attacking third. Then knotted down by Keegan King. Milan. Carrasco wins a corner kick, but It looks like a substitution for NFK here on tap. Fourth official trying to get the ref's attention. They waving off the sub. I like it so much more when the fourth official's on our side of the pitch. Corner.
Headed back across. It's going to be another corner.
Yes. 80th minute. It's like no one's terribly sure about themselves. Now we know. Less than 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Tulsa Athletic up 2-0, looking for a third here on the set piece.
There's Mello to deliver. Good whipped in
That
ball.
was a good whipped in ball. It was required yet another punch. That will be a throw. And now the substitution is going to happen. 18 for 88
Zaldivar is going to make way.
for. I've got it. My transcribing skills are not necessarily great. Fernando Saldana, number 18.
Another former Athletic player.
Zaldivar in his yellow card.
Great flick.
Leave the pitch, and that is cleared into the middle third and run down by Cashin. I think he thought very briefly the first time going to Lopez. Now he does with no pressure. 82nd minute, 2-0 Tulsa Athletic. NPSL Heartland Conference action here.
Just the delivery there is perfect.
Just awesome.
Apparently the boys want to see it again.
Also going on tonight, Wolves versus Oklahoma City. Last we saw, Wolves led Oklahoma City 1889 2-0. No score in Kansas City between the Kansas City Soul and Demise NPSL. Mallon. Ugwa there on the right side. 83rd minute. Mallon.
Yeah, not making any moves, just kind of running forward with the ball, carrying it.
Losing the ball to Harris. Whipped out to the right side. Farley. Harris, oh!
I would have thought he would have been just offside there, Toby, but apparently the flag stayed down, so a big save for Lopez.
That was a nice save by Lopez and a nice little poke by Saldana there. His heads up.
Yep. He's dangerous in front of goal.
Well, aren't we all?
If I
It's right there.
It's just there. He scored a big goal last year. We were down 1-0 to Arkansas Wolves. In the game, we ended up losing 2-1, but Saldana drew us even. So he's definitely capable of finding the net. And
If that was-
many goals for the under-20s.
Yes.
Carrasco.
And a corner. Another corner kick here in the 84th minute.
Yeah, there'll be no hurry to take this.
No. That's just smart soccer there. Possible substitution here for the Athletic. But the corner kick first. That one swings out. Foul. And a free kick coming up for NFK. And now the
I think
substitution.
we're going to see Eshwar make his way onto the field.
He's
Is it going to be for...
McIntosh is out.
Looks like for Cashin. Good
Cash-
night for Cashin.
Yes, it is. He's cashing in his chips. All right, and apparently the fourth official is saying the heck with the board. Cash and out. McIntosh is out. I didn't get the number of the player that checked in for Rain FK, but he was
maybe 13.
might have been. He was definitely a. No, it was not 13. 13's been in for a while. Hawkins. There he is. Of course, they always turn their back so you can't see their numbers. 23. It's Spencer White checking into the game.
Nephew of famed methamphetamines chemist Walter White.
He's huge.
That was also not true, what I just said.
No, but he is huge, and that is true.
He is.
That's
He's a big lad.
That is a figure that commands respect wherever he goes.
For sure.
Mulder, 86th minute.
Ugba, still high energy.
Yes.
I don't know why he bit for a fake away from goal, but diligent in doing the work, getting back.
Throw in for the Athletic. To whistle. Not sure what that was about.
I'm not sure either.
Check the scoreboard.
2-0 to the Athletic.
There's Eshwar's first touch.
Yes. Wearing the number 16
Goes
shirt.
directly back to his college teammate.
Lopez.
There's other Lopez. Probably, I was going to say probably a handball.
Oh, these things happen. 87th minute. Another whistle and a
Looks like we're going to see Carrasco make way.
yes. Is that Logan Farrell or Will Applegate?
That's going to be Applegate coming on.
Applegate on for Carrasco. Rain on the attack. Early shot was deflected. Chala. Chavez. Hawkins.
And Tulsa just kind of holding on right now, really.
Well, when you're up 2 goals, that's all you have to do.
No, for sure.
88th minute. So I put the over/under on stoppage time 2.5.
Yeah, I think you're about right. Not too many injuries.
Lopez. 89th minute.
Mike came along with an absolutely terrible decision there. Play the way you're facing, young man. Don't cut back into traffic at the top of your own goal box. For you young ones listening out there.
Chala, Applegate.
Yep, that's Braca finding. Here's Ugba.
Ugba.
Yeah, little shirt tug.
Free kick coming
Total
up.
to the 269 people. Thank you for coming out and supporting Tulsa Athletic Soccer.
89th minute. He's at 269. I think it's in live attendance tonight.
I think Dan's going to figure the number 69 into just about everything he can this year.
Nice. Chavez. Chala. Mello. Mello absolutely mugged by Brandon Flores, and that will bring out the yellow card in the 90th minute. Unfortunate.
Rio Mello encouraging the fans. He's put in a big shift. He's put in a big 3 shifts, Toby. He's been one of the shining spots for Tulsa these past 3 games. You know, he's one of those players who's the past couple of seasons who's really had to fight for minutes. So it's nice to see him find some form early in the season and be an integral part of putting 9 out of 9 points up on the board for Tulsa.
What do we say now?
Smartly goes back to his Brazilian countryman. Diagonal ball searching out Braca. Good pressure there from everybody.
4 minutes of stoppage time. You have the over, you win.
Indeed. And the fans are going to yell simply for the whistle to be blown for 4 minutes straight now.
So, let the win your head. That's what you do.
What's the over-under, Toby, on how many times Lucas Dreesen yells, blow the whistle? I'm going to say 30.
Take the under. Just because there's not enough time.
We're at 3 already.
It's back to Lopez, and made a couple of key saves when he needed to. Nice debut for the Athletic.
Yep.
Mallon plays the ball to the right side. That's out to Flores.
Yep, Saldana. Looks like maybe a little handball there.
No call.
There's Farley.
Tate Farley on the right side.
Very
Ooh,
very
that-
composed there.
Yes. Second minute of stoppage time. Good. I'll play that to the far side of the pitch.
And Tello going all the way back to Lopez. There's Chavez.
Back to Lopez.
Not enough movement up top right now. Got guys that have just come on.
Right. Mallon. At the Ugba on the right side. The attack snuffed out. Harris plays the ball out to Farley. Saldana.
Breaks the line there.
Spencer White. And no nonsense.
Yep. Mallon tracks back.
Third minute of stoppage time. Substitution coming up. 24. That's Logan Farrell.
Yep, Logan Farrell for
Ugba.
Aaron Ugba.
I cannot imagine they're going to play Brady Moody. It's the last sub on the bench.
You never know. We grab a goal. We might see Moods come on.
Maybe in an outfield position.
Well tracked back there.
Final minute of stoppage time. At least per the board. Throw in coming up for Rain FK. Down 2-0. Rain FK looking to Wednesday's match now, playing Demise NPSL in Springfield. The home opener for Demise.
Looks like offside.
Yes.
Probably going to be close to it as well, Toby. I think there's probably 20 seconds up. No, he's done it. He's just done it.
It's over.
Well, Toby, a perfect 3-for-3 start.
Yep.
It wasn't beautiful at times, but, you know, I mean, 3 games in 7 days, you'll take 9 out of 9 points and a clean sheet. On we go to the next one, Oklahoma City on Wednesday.
That's right, Oklahoma City on Wednesday. 3 points and a scotch tonight for the Athletic. 9 out of 9 to open the season, and a season this short with a team of this quality where the number of points you rack up determine playoff positions as you go deeper into July. Every game counts, which becomes more apparent to me with every passing season.
That's right. And Toby, as always, you and Philip, so much fun being up here with you guys. Sorry for you guys watching out there about this stream. We had a little technical difficulty. We'll be back rocking and rolling as normal. When is our next home game?
That's an excellent question.
June.
Well, I hate it when you put me on the spot like that, Sonny.
That is my fault.
Yeah. I should know. But I'm focused. I'm just looking to get to Wednesday's game. Should the good people at Oklahoma City ask, I am available. Hit me up at Metsky69. Tulsa Athletic Soccer. Here we go. Our next home game will be... Wow. This posted a long way back. We're very good.
And a happy 83rd birthday to Eamon Henson, the original goalkeeper for Boston Avenue Athletic Club, Toby, the club that predated Tulsa Athletic, the mothership as it's known.
No kidding.
He's a good man. He's employed. He's sober.
How about that? Our next game against the new Kansas City Soul on May the 31st. That's a Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. Folks out there, thank you for tuning in. Follow us for details on Wednesday's match in Oklahoma City. 9 out of 9 points. Boys flying high.
We'll take it every time. Good night, everybody. See ya a week from Wednesday for sure. Maybe next Wednesday.